This next one is going to be a quick one, but a cute one. How many of y'all remember this little bundle of joy? Okay. How many of y'all remember this cute kitty right here? If you remember the name of this cute kitty, put it in the comments for me, okay? For those of you who may not know, this cat is very famous. This cat is known as Grumpy Cat across the interwebs. Grumpy Cat had a big following. Unfortunately, Grumpy Cat is no longer with us. However, because of Grumpy Cat's popularity in social media, Grumpy Cat's owner had the foresight to protect their pet's image and likeness, right? So because Grumpy Cat was getting all famous, Grumpy Cat's humans said, hey, y'all can't just go using my baby's face on what you want. So they protected it. They copyrighted the face, right? And they also have a trademark line of Grumpy Cat merch. However, there is a poor lady who apparently didn't know how copyrights and licenses work and trademarks. Her name is Alda Curtis. Alda is 63 years old, and she made a Grumpy Cat t-shirt. She made a Grumpy Cat t-shirt. She just put the face on the shirt. She sold one t-shirt on Etsy. Now, again, I'm telling you, Miss Alda sold one t-shirt on Etsy. How much do you think, what's the most you think Miss Alda Curtis got for her Grumpy Cat t-shirt? Okay. Now, while you put that in the comments, let me tell you what happens after she sold this, right? So Grumpy Cat's owner, who has the rights to the likeness and image of the cat, saw that everybody's making Grumpy Cat merch without their permission. So they started suing everybody. They didn't care if you was big, small, tall, short, fat, skinny, white, black. They sued anybody who was selling Grumpy Cat merch without their permission, including Miss Alda Curtis. Now remember, Miss Alda only sold one of these Grumpy Cat t-shirts, but because the court just did a broad, judgment against all of these merchants. They weren't looking at them individually because Miss Alda wasn't sued individually. She was sued amongst a group of people. The court sided with Grumpy Cat's owner and judged and told Alda, Miss Ma'am, because of this shirt that you sold, that maybe you sold for $20, you owe Grumpy Cat's owner $100,000. $100,000 for a t-shirt that probably at most she sold for $20. Okay. So this is why it's important to not sell things that are licensed, that have intellectual property on them, because then you can get a judgment against you for thousands of dollars when you sold something that was super cheap. A few years ago, there was a woman on eBay selling fake Michael Kors phone cases. They were like $5 a piece. Michael Kors tried to sue her for $250,000. Guys, just because you're selling them for cheap doesn't mean that the owners of the marks are going to take cheap money, okay? So save yourself the trouble, because Miss Alda now has to go and fight against these companies and say, look, I only sold one shirt. I think I maybe made $3 profit. Y'all really want $100,000 from me? She has to go and fight with them now. Okay? So this is why you don't want to end up in a situation like Miss Alda Curtis. They already took $600 out her PayPal. All right? So my creators out there, you need to be careful. Please do not, do not sell things that you know are protected by their companies. Or if you want to sell something that may be popular out there, do some research and see if it has been protected first. Okay. All right. But yeah, let me know in the comments, how much do you think that Miss Alda should have to pay Grumpy Cat's human, if anything? Should Grumpy Cat's human just let it go? Let it go. let me know what you think. Okay. All right.